Aussies are an incredibly inventive people, and every so often they come up with an incredibly simple idea that you say, well, why didn't they think of it before? You've found another one.
I have, Ash. I've found this little device. It's called Snappy Seal. And look, it is just so simple.
What's it for sealing?
Because, well, it seals food you've taken out of bags.
That's going to be good. My wife hates the man seal. You know when you grab the bread, give it a spin, fold it under, put it on the counter, and it goes stale?
Ladies and gentlemen, he is famous for the man seal. In fact, I think
I invented the man seal.
Now look, I've got a better way than the man seal, okay? Still do the twist, by all means. See, the twist is the key. What the twist does is it locks all the flavour inside, but what helps it lock the flavour in is the action of the Snappy Seal. Now look at that. There's little serrated teeth there, and they grip. So when I place that on my twisted seal, it actually locks it and secures it into place.
So the bread stays nice and fresh?
The bread stays nice and fresh, but more importantly, it's a strong seal. Like, no more spilt food on the ground, because this just holds on. And you know the great thing about it?
What?
It is reusable. Look at that.
So you're not throwing it away?
It clips off. You are not throwing it away.
Can you use it in the freezer?
You can use it in the freezer. Look, here's something I prepared earlier.
He's done it again.
So to speak. Barbecue.
Yep.
I've placed the food product in my freezer bag.
Yep.
Right size portions. The twist is the secret. The twist, use the Snappy Seal, and it just locks it on tight into the freezer. And of course, they're designed for the freezer so they won't break down or crack or chip or do anything like that.
And you can actually write the date as well, so
you can.
Things would stay fresh and you wouldn't lose track of what's in the freezer.
And more importantly, you know how there are different colours for different meats, fish, chicken and all of that? Well, there are different colours in the Snappy Seal range, and if you wanted to go that far, you can simply do that as well.
You can use it in the garage?
You can use it anywhere. There are 1,000,003 or more adaptations. Let me show you about the garage. Thongs. Right? You might use these, you might use those to go to the clothesline or something like that. And there's no point in using one. So what do? Just clip it together. Keeps them together and not lost.
That's actually quite a good square meal for the dog. 2 thongs instead of 1.
2 thongs. Look, gardening gloves, same idea, clip them together. What about the kids, okay? Kids' sock drawers. Quite often we have mismatched socks, all right? That's the thing of the past with Snappy Seal, because when you take them off the clothesline or out of the dryer, clip them together. Yellow could be Trent's. We could have green for Julianne, and clip them together.
Walking out 2 different socks.
No more mismatched socks. Food, quite simple. Raiding the pantry, give it a spin. The spin is the important part. The Snappy Seal on there locks it tight, and the most important thing is the food will not come out.
They'd be very inexpensive, and you're actually going to save money in the amount of food you're going to throw away as waste.
That's right. Look, these are just change at the supermarket checkout. You know, just a few, coins out of your pocket. Buy Snappy Seals. Buy 1, buy 100. There's so many uses for them.
You're going to end up with this drawer full of them.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you know what a great idea about these?
What?
The guys that invented these are just so clever. I mean, how's this for cleverness? Look at this. Fridge door. Use your imagination. Follow me here.
Right. Easy to find. You've always got a Snappy Seal nice and close.
Absolutely. And look, again, if you're a business or a company that wanted to promote your product and you want to give away a free Snappy Seal, you could put
your logo on there and it's on the fridge. What a clever idea.
Every time you open the fridge, it's there.
Great marketing tool for a business.
Biscuit?
Yep, nothing worse.
Nothing worse than stale biscuits. Again, a twist, Snappy Seal. The same with the latest little sensations.
Too much, too strong.
There are. But look, the secret is you've got to make the seal tight. All right? And you clamp your Snappy Seal on. And look at that. No more missed product, no more lost product all over the floor. And look, the list goes on.
You know when you buy the big twisties, but you can't eat the whole bag?
Yes.
But the second half of the bag is always stale because it wasn't sealed properly. These would be brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. And look, speaking of twisties, I have twisties here.
Right.
You can't beat a twisty. And to use a pun, again, twist it as tight as possible. Get your favourite colour. In fact, you know how some children can't have certain products like peanuts or something like that? Well, let's assume that this product contains peanuts and you've educated your child that a green Snappy Seal means a product that they can't eat. Just identify that product in the pantry and you'll have a
You never have to worry about them when they're on their own at home.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
dog food, you name it, you can do it. And look, you talked about fishing.
I love fishing. Now, the thing is, I was thinking, if you do all the filleting, and you've got to spread the fish around between the mates, and they all start arguing about which fish is which, you can actually mark them up with this.
Well, absolutely. Now look, what I do, this is the size of my fishing thing because that shows you what size fish I catch. But look, I throw a handful in. Again, as you talked about, just simply get your bag, right, put the fish inside, do the twist.
Give it a twist.
Mark it with the date and perhaps what sort of fish it is, and you can never be confused in the freezer again.
Mark cables. You know, behind your computer, where you've got all the cables and you don't know what goes to where.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
You've done this before.
And I've already identified it. Like that could be the television, that could be the lamp, that could be the computer. And quite simply, it's easily identifiable. And you know that if the blue is the computer, and you know the other thing you can do with this is, even though you might put one on the power board, you could put one up near
the other end,
device
so you know which cord is which.
Absolutely.
Yeah, clever idea.
They're just such a great idea.
Where do you get them?
On the website. The website is www.snappyseal.com.au.
Incredibly easy one to remember.
Incredibly
Snappy
easy.
Seal. Check it out in the
Snappy
supermarket.
Seal. Say it again for me.
Snappy Seal.
Snappy Seal. Snappy Seal.
Go and check them out. www.snappyseal.com.au.